Hello there. This is Dr. Mike Alster from the Academic and Digital Support team. I thought I'd spend some time just talking to you a little bit about power. Power, you say? Yes, power, I say. What's that got to do with me, and what's that got to do with my studies? Well, I'll tell you. I was looking over some students' work the other day, and I've got this, this student's essay here. It's pretty good. It's nicely typed up. It's well written. It's well researched. It's got referencing, and it's all done in Harvard style. And I'm marking this, and I think I'm going to give this a pretty decent grade. And I think you probably would too. It's got a little appendix in the back and so on. And it got me thinking. I've been in the academic business for a long time as a student, a postgraduate, PhD, written some books and so on, and taught most of my life. And I think if I were going to identify what it is I try to give to students and what I try to give to myself throughout all this time, I think power probably sums it up. Not in a kind of dominate the world, control everybody, bend people to my will in a kind of evil supervillain kind of way, but power over my own life, being able to determine what I want to do, and being able to effectively achieve what I want to achieve. These are the sorts of things I want for my life. I don't want people or institutions or organizations to take power away from me. And as I said, when I was marking this essay, and I'm thinking this is a good essay, and it passed all the relevant tests, and it went through all the relevant kind of checks for coherence and criticality and English and so on. I thought to myself, this is a powerful piece of work. This is a powerful piece of work. This piece of work has given this student power over their lives. They understand the topic. They're able to communicate it effectively. They're able to deploy research meaningfully in an understanding way, so that they've been able to impress me with their power. I trust what they've done. And I hope, and I'm fairly convinced, that when they get into the world of work or whatever career they want, that power will transfer. Because when they get into the job and they start using these skills, the knowledge they've gained, the research skills they've gained, the confidence, the communication abilities, when they start using those in a career environment, their employers, their clients, the rest of the world will see their ability, will recognize their power, and will give them the rewards commensurate with that. They will trust them. They will rely upon them. They will promote them. They will give them better jobs, more responsibility, responsibilities which require enhanced powers of criticality and analysis and research and communication. All of that summed up in a piece of written work, which is kind of why we do this. It's kind of why the university gets you to do these sorts of things. It's kind of why we get you to write essays, not just for the fun of it, not just so you can show us stuff that you know, but so you can develop skills that you can take with you, that you can enhance your power. Now, we all know there are ways of short-circuiting this process. We all know that it's becoming easier and easier to use, for example, AIs to cover up our lack of work, to cover up our lack of engagement with a particular piece of written work. We know that there are unscrupulous essay mills which are trying to take your power away from you by giving you a shortcut, by offering to write the thing for you, so that you don't develop the power you need, which means later on in your career, you are powerless. We know these people exist. We know they will charge you for the privilege of taking your power away from you at a time when you're perhaps not aware of what's going on. They may come across as being well-meaning, they may come across as being your friends, they may come across as being professional or helpful or compassionate, whatever, but they're not. Really what they want to do is they want to cash in on the challenge of being a student, on the challenge of you gaining a power. This is not an easy job, gaining power over your lives and over your place in the world. It is stressful. It is something that takes effort and energy. And sometimes we don't have it, or sometimes we feel we don't have it. And rather than struggle through, rather than confront the challenge by coming, for example, to legitimate sources of help like myself in the academic and digital skills team or others, we take the shortcut and we get somebody else to do it for us. And that is to take power away from you. That means that all this particular piece of work, if it wasn't written by the students, and I know it is, this is no reflection on their own power or ability. This is not something they carry with them to the future. This is not something that has enhanced them. In a sense, if it was written by an essay mill, it's a performance enhancing drug. Like sports people who take drugs to enhance their ability to perform, it's not their ability, it's not their physical power. And without that, they are nothing. Without the drug, they are nothing. So I would urge you that if you are tempted to take some of these shortcuts, if you're approached by some of these unscrupulous essay mills trying to take your power away from you, turn it down, reject it. Come and see us and we can help you and restore your power. I mean, the other thing that worries me is that not only do they take their power away from you, but they have power over you. And these are unscrupulous people, and these are unscrupulous people who want to make money out of you and out of the challenges that you face. And who's to say that if you do get a job at some future date, a job that you can't do effectively because you don't have the powers or the abilities because you sidestep them, who's to say that these people won't come back to you later and say, if you don't pay us a certain amount of money, we'll tell people how you got this degree. We'll tell people who wrote this essay for you. These people are not beyond blackmail, believe me. So don't give your power away. Don't compromise your ability to gain power. We are here to enhance your powers and your abilities to perform in the world, to get what you want out of the world. These other organizations, these essay mills, the AIs and so on in this world, they're not there for you. They're there for them to make money, and they are not on your side. So please, 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 if you're approached, just say no. Come and see us